Hey guys, what's up? Toboloco here. Welcome to the 2010 FIFA World Cup South Africa qualifying series. Today we are doing a qualifying run with Armenia. So without further ado, let's go and find out what Armenia's groups are going to be like. So this is the real 2010 groups, as you all know by now by watching these series and stuff like that. But we don't want the real 2010 groups. We want to mix and match it so it's a little bit more random. So in 3, 2, 1, boom. And we are in a group with Sweden, Kazakhstan, Bulgaria, Georgia and Italy. I think that's quite a tough little group, especially with Sweden and Italy in there. They are probably the front runners for the group. I'd say Bulgaria are a slight outsider, and then maybe Georgia and Kazakhstan. But I think Armenia and Kazakhstan are definitely the minnows in this one. So taking a look at the squad here quickly, we've got 2 Karamyans up top, but one is a star player and one isn't, even though they're both the same rating. But I feel the real star player is Mkhitaryan, of course. He's only rated 52 on this game, but of course he develops in real life so well, and he became a very good player between sort of this time and I'd say maybe like 2017-18. He's still going to this day as well, I believe. So that is really cool that we got talent like that on the squad despite being a 1-star team. And before we start, we are on legendary difficulty because it is the best way to play these types of runs. A few people did request Armenia, and I do understand why now. Seeing them in the Euro 2024 qualifiers made me think, maybe we should do an Armenia qualification series a little bit earlier than expected, because you never know, they might actually make it to Euro 2024 with a few good results alongside others. You know, they are a bit of an outsider. So good luck to them. I hope that in the next coming months or whenever this video comes out that they are closer to it. Also, obviously talking at Euro 2024, Kazakhstan are almost within reach of doing it, which is insane. Like a nation like Kazakhstan, like you wouldn't have thought it, would you? But yeah, there's some really surprised nations up there. And if you've been following Euro 2024 qualifying, it looks to be an exciting end to it. Obviously with Berbatov and Petrov, players like that, but Bulgaria can be a bit of a threat in this one. But if Armenia play well, we might be able to grind out a decent victory. We go for it and Armenia's keeper saves. It's good that Armenia have a star player. For a 1-star team, that's very helpful. And a few 1-star teams do have star players, but of course, having Mkhitaryan as well, a young Mkhitaryan, if we can get him scoring early and develop him quite quickly, we could maybe reach about half of his actual potential that he hit in real life, and that would be really helpful. Bulgaria go for it, and that's probably the first proper attempt of the whole game. Extremely boring half. I hope it gets more exciting as the game goes into second half. Just Armenia feel a bit slow on the slow side and don't really seem to be that great, but that's going to happen when we first try a new team out. Half time, 0-0. Through ball, and here comes Bojinov. There's only one defender really back, and they score. So Bulgaria didn't do anything in that first 70 minutes, and they've got a goal, and Armenia collapsed defensively there. Not good. One guy just went through and the whole defence got exposed. Armenia go for it. Oh my goodness. That went in. And that is 1-1. I know I sound a little bit kind of reserved about that, but it is night time, so I do apologise. I don't want to scream about it, but what a hit that was. And what a way to get back into the game. Armenia are now level with Bulgaria. It didn't take long to get back into the game, but great strike by Karamyan, and that is 1-1. That is going to be a 1-1. Not too bad, you know, didn't lose, so that's a good thing. Armenia pick up a draw, and yeah, well, it wasn't really the best at the start, but it got better towards the end with the 2 goals. Another minnow, which is Kazakhstan, of course. So they've already lost their first match, Kazakhstan, whereas we drew. So the advantage is on us. I think that Armenia are slightly better than Kazakhstan on this game, although I have played as Kazakhstan before. And again, if you want to see that, then you can watch that if you want to. Through ball, and again, here comes Malinin. I had to pause to say that, but he's put it wide. Bit of a slow team at the moment. That might change, especially if we score here. And we have scored. That is 1-0. And Armenia are off to a good start. Pashchayan has scored, or however you say it. Sorry about my pronunciation. That is 1-0. Defending here from Armenia. We're just struggling to keep possession of the ball and do anything meaningful with it. I mean, we can't even defend at the moment. And Kazakhstan have scored. Yeah, that whole sequence just led to... It was stupid defending, and Malalin has scored to make it 1-1 now. Kazakhstan have equalised. If Armenia don't perk up quick, we're going to have to play the bigger nations soon, like Georgia, Sweden and Italy. That's not going to be fun, especially Italy and Sweden. This has been a really, really bad game for Armenia, really. We can't keep the ball, we can't do anything with it. It's really been that bad. And I don't really understand why we're struggling so much against Kazakhstan. Through ball. Karamyan. Saved. But it's in. Off the post and in. And that is 2-1. A bit of fortune. It was a good through ball and a good sort of deflected goal from the keeper's save. 2-1 now. Don't know if Armenia truly deserved that. But like I said, I'll take it. Really hasn't been the most interesting game. Because, you know, a 2-1 is just so basic. And against a team that is on our level as well, I kind of thought that I could have got more goals against them. I'm a bit disappointed that I haven't. Nusabayev crosses that in. And that was offside. It was a good idea. But that is the game over. Game, set and match. 2-1 to Armenia. Decent result, not the best performance in the world, but again, a win's a win, and that's 4 points in this qualification already. I just want to draw your attention just quickly to this group here, because you know we randomised it at the start. Well, look at this. The Faroe Islands, Liechtenstein, San Marino and Luxembourg are all in a group, a fairly decent group as well, and they've got points in it as well. Belarus and Austria are the only teams that you would expect to go through, but already Faroe Islands, Liechtenstein, San Marino and even Luxembourg have taken points in that one. So that could be potential for possibly a minnow to get out of a group for the first time in a while on my runs. Just wanted to point that out. Our next match is against Italy away from home. So can Armenia pull off something special against the Italians here? If you look at Italy's position though, they are a point behind us. So, you know, we're currently better than them at the moment, but not for long, I think. Pashchayan. Go on. Over the top. Is that going to be onside? It is. And Buffon saves. Well, that was kind of close. Good over the top through ball. Very exploitable, as we all know on this game, but... you got to do what you got to do with nations like this. Oh, through ball. Gilardino is going through. Tackle him? No, of course not. And that is in for Italy's first goal of the game. Gilardino has scored to make it 1-0 to the Italians. Bit disappointing how we broke down that quickly. Like I said, Armenia are quite a slow team, so getting back and trying to tackle them, no chance. Italy, oh, that was close. Good save by the Armenian keeper. I don't think we have the talent really to get back at Italy. I had the chance to run through, but just couldn't do it. And they're going to play us off the park, really. Even if it will be a 1-0 or even more, who knows. But we just can't do anything at the moment. I know I sound very defeatist, but, you know, it really is quite difficult to get a side like Armenia going, especially when they're already slow enough as it is. Through ball, here we go. Karamyan. Pushing his way through. Is there a chance? No, Buffon saves. I couldn't actually really align myself to actually slot it underneath him. Here come Italy. Oh, I thought they scored that one. They were producing some really nice passes. But it still remains 1-0. I guess that's sort of a testament to our defending, I guess. But at the same time, attacking-wise... we've been not very existent on the attacking end. Only a couple of shots against Buffon. That is going to be a foul. Is that going to be a red? Yes. The ref reached into his pocket and drew a red card. Very poorly timed tackle there. And that might give us some hope. Cross that in. Header. Oh, Buffon had to stretch for it. And that is a corner to Armenia. I wish I knew how to send the keeper up, but for some reason I can't do it. Only the AI can do it. Crossed in. Headed out. Finesse shot goes well wide, and that is going to be game over. Unlucky Armenia, to be honest. We weren't going to beat Italy, really, but we gave it a good go, and sadly we still lost. So that gives me hope against a nation like Sweden, but I doubt that Sweden will get a man sent off against us. That would be very fortunate if that happened. So for some reason we got Kazakhstan next in the fixture list, and then we have Sweden for the final game of the video, which means that Georgia, we're going to have to play them twice in the next video, which is strange, but I'll roll with it. Hopefully it'll be another win for Armenia. Here we go then. A second meeting against Kazakhstan already. So yeah, let's see if we can beat them again, but hopefully this time it'll be more convincing. I'd like to get more goals just to boost that form. Currently Italy are leading at the top, but most of the teams have games in hand, so I reckon it's going to be close by the end of this first part. Go on, through ball. That's a good one. Karamyan. And that's a goal. That is 1-0. That was a very well taken goal. I don't even know which Karamyan is the star player, to be honest, because they're both up top. I can't really differentiate between the two. So I guess it's the one that's got, you know, better finishing and that, and keeps scoring the goals. I assume it's this guy that's just scored, but oh well. As long as one of them's scoring goals, then I don't really care. Is there a chance here? Through ball. Karamyan again. Can we score the exact same goal? No, not that time. Go on, over the top here. Can we push forward? Yes, just about. And what a finish that was by Armenia, Karamyan. And that is 2-0. What a finish. It was a very skillful shot, to be fair, especially when marked by the defender and the goalkeeper. Oh, that was a good ball. Come Kazakhstan. Why didn't they shoot? Italy are 3-0 up against Sweden. Before half-time as well, might I add. Kazakhstan again. Shot saved. And that goes out for a corner. They had plenty of chances to score and they just couldn't do it. Here we go. Chance for 3. Saved by the Kazakhs keeper. For a ball. Could be a third. Oh, just cannot seem to get that third goal. I want to like really hammer at home against Kazakhstan here that we can score more goals, but it's only a 2-0. I'm still happy that it's 2, but that was outrageous, by the way. Oh my god, they missed a sitter. Tell me, how do you almost score this from a random shot that almost went in, and then you miss this kind of chance? Right in front of goal, goalkeeper completely misses it, heads it against the post. That is a wild move. We've beaten Kazakhstan twice now, when the final whistle finally goes. And, you know, that's good, but now we got to play the harder teams. And that is going to be a huge challenge, especially when we're already behind in qualifying. I think Italy are going to run away with the group. So I think the best chance of actually doing anything in this run is via the playoffs. And we'd be very lucky to get there. But a win against Kazakhstan, we got to take it in baby steps. Next match and the final match of this video is Sweden. Final match is against Sweden for this video, and if we can beat Sweden here, then we would open up a bit of a gap between them and us, because we are joint second place with them at the moment, because they just lost against Italy, and Italy have pulled away from everybody else now. So I think that if we can do that, that would be great. Look at the table there. Of course, if we get the win, we'll have 10 points, only 2 points behind Italy, and we have a game in hand as well. So it's looking okay, but beating Sweden is way tougher than it sounds. Through ball, and here we go. We're already through. Mkhitaryan. Good save. Of course, Sweden have that bold defender that I really hate going against, Mastorovic, or however you pronounce it. We just cannot seem to get past him every time we play against him. Oh, that was a good through ball. And that's a goal! As soon as I said I hope we go past Mistorovic, we do a through ball and we score against Sweden away from home. This is great. Karamyan, the main man, he scores to make it 1-0. And I don't know what happened to Mistorovic. He just sort of stood there. Unless it isn't Mistorovic. Maybe it's someone different because he doesn't look bold. No, he actually has hair, so that wasn't Mistorovic. We look okay. We actually look okay so far. Don't actually look sluggish anymore. I think Armenia have actually gained a bit more pace and a bit more form to back it up, maybe. Does seem like they're faster. Here we go. Oh, good save. Ibrahimovic got in behind a little bit. He puts it wide again. Sweden, if they're a bit more sharper with their attacks, then of course they're gonna make us pay. So that's why I want to try and build on this lead. Half-time and Armenia surprisingly leads Sweden by a single goal to 0. Can we hold on? This would be a great boost for our form and our qualification campaign hopes. I think we still will have to go via the playoffs, but hey, you know, we might meet someone slightly easier. Armenia can't seem to clear it out their own half, and oh, that was close from Sweden. I knew something was brewing then. Some BS was brewing, and it almost came off for Sweden. Oh, well, that was shocking. I mean, it could have turned into a goal, but that was awful. Wake up, Toboloco, please. Oh my god, they just did that. What is going on? Ibrahimovic getting chased down by Armenia's captain. 5 minutes to play. He crosses it in. It's hooked away. Armenia really need to squeeze this result out if they can. Crossed in, header, and it's wide again from Sweden. How many chances have Sweden missed in this match? Cross that in, and that should be end of the game once the keeper boots the ball away. And that will be a brilliant win for Armenia. We didn't really have that many shots. Sweden dominated at that game, especially towards the end, but we came out on top because Sweden just couldn't finish their chances. Armenia grab a big 3 points, and that is incredible. I hope in the next video we can build on that. So before we sign this video off, this is how the halfway point is looking like. Armenia are sat in second with 10 points. Italy are 5 points clear, and I think that Italy will win the group, I feel. Georgia and Sweden are not that far behind us, and Bulgaria as well, to be fair. I think Kazakhstan, their qualification hopes are all but over. I don't usually show other groups as well, just because I like to keep it a mystery, but this is the other group with the 4 minnows in, and Austria are leading, as you would expect. Belarus are in the second place position, but everybody else is out to get them. And the only reason I want to show it is because, obviously, one of those minnows could sneak into that playoff spot if they are lucky. I mean, first place is still technically up for grabs as well. But anyway, if you did enjoy this first part of this Armenia run, then give it a like and subscribe. Keep it local as always, and I'll see you again for the next video.